तो वो आदमी ने मेरे को भगवत गीता जैसा एक श्लोक सिखा दिया। वो बोले, सर मरने के डर से जीना थोड़ा छोड़ देंगे। अगर आपको जिंदा रहना है और बड़ा आदमी बनना है तो टीम रिक्रूट करने के अलावा आपके पास कोई चारा नहीं है।
Welcome Haardik and welcome Meghashyam. Glad to have you. If you can share a little bit about your practice in terms of the assets book you manage, the clients, the number of clients, families, the team members, and the product suite. So just help us to visualize your practice.
So we are into this joyous practice for past 31 years. We cater around 5,000 families. Our asset under management is over 1,000 crore. We include mutual fund, insurance, both life and non-life, and also properties. So we more say that we are into the holistic asset allocation of the client. Our team size is 35. We operate multi-product, multi-city. We operate from 3 cities, and happy to share that soon we will be starting in Mumbai as well.
So Pentagraph was established in 2009 and we will complete 16 years in the month of April, very soon. Currently, we are managing about 1,500 crore of assets across 1,200 families with a team size of 22. And we offered all sort of wealth management investment vehicles, right from mutual funds, PMS, AIF, stock advisory, startups, private equity.
And may I know what percentage of your total gross income would be from mutual funds?
It would be definitely, Sadique, more than 80 to 90% because that's the investment vehicle which suits everyone.
Yeah, same holds true for me as well. More than 90% is from mutual fund. The very objective of having introduced other services is to ensure that customers do not purchase wrong solutions. That is the sole objective.
Why do you think your clients prefer to work with you? For so many other MFDs in the marketplace, in Gujarat, Meghashyam, there are so many in Pune and Maharashtra, but they ended up working with you. What, according to your insights and your gut feeling, why clients have ended up working with you?
We started talking mutual fund when nobody was talking. So it was the early movers advantage that we had. Secondly, I have always believed and continue to believe that people buy you first before they buy our product. So right. Haardik as a brand, Haardik as a person, if they don't trust me, if they don't love me, they would not be happy to talk to me or be engaged with me. So I have always ensured that I am always available in public domain, my social conduct, my personal conduct. Those are the extra things that significantly matter to my personal and professional growth.
At Pentagraph, we follow a pure referral model, meaning clients join us only through invitation. That itself sets us apart. Fantastic. Because that is sort of differentiation because we don't onboard any clients. It's only and only through reference. So what happens, whenever they come to us, they exactly know what do we offer. Of course, we do a clear communication, transparency in terms of what we do, what we don't do it, our processes. And our philosophy is very simple that we analyze clients' financial lives, diagnose their needs, and prescribe the right course of action. Referral model is the biggest differentiation. The client look up to it कि हम कोई भी client नहीं लेते हैं. And that creates good word of mouth and we keep getting referral. So entire business model till now, till in last 15 years, whatever clientele which we have built, it is purely through referral.
Now coming to professionalism काफी vague word है, right? हर कोई अपने आप को professional बोल सकते हैं. What do you think is professionalism in MFD practice? And if you can give me some specific example of how you have exhibited professionalism as a mutual fund distributor.
Our practice, you always act in the best interest of the clients. You won't put your own money or you won't put your client's money if you are not putting your own money in that particular product or your parents' money.
Sure.
I think the long-term success of an MFD practice is based on the simple concept that if your client makes money, then you makes money. So client-centric approach has actually been, the most criteria I would say for a professionalism in our practice.
For past 1 decade or more, we have ensured that no customer should directly approach me. So ultimately, it is the brand of my team that speak about the confidence and clarity of our product selling.
Correct.
तो हम क्या करते हैं कि वी हैव ट्रेन अवर टीम कि फर्स्ट 3 मीटिंग 4 मीटिंग आर जस्ट अ प्रोफाइलिंग मीटिंग, कुछ भी सॉल्यूशन मत दो क्लाइंट को जब तक हमने उनको समझ नहीं लिया, उनका अप्रोच समझ नहीं लिया, तो तब तक उनको सॉल्यूशन नहीं देने का. ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड देयर फैमिली प्रैक्टिस वैल्यूज और कौन कौन से एडवाइजर है, एंड फर्स्ट मीटिंग सेकंड मीटिंग में हम ये कॉन्फिडेंस देते हैं कि सर हमको पता है कि आप 3-4 ऑल एमएफडी से काम कर रहे हो एंड वी आर ओके टू हैव दैट. हमको कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, हमारा मकसद एक ही है कि हमको जितना हमसे काम करवाना है ना, हमको इंफॉर्मेशन आपको पूरी देनी होगी सो दैट आपका होलिस्टिक इंटरेस्ट हम टेक केयर कर सके. So I think that has also immensely helped us. Customers are not reluctant to share other MFDs details, and we have honestly been very ethical not to probe into those things because वो एक MFD to दूसरे MFD में इंडस्ट्री का ग्रोथ नहीं होने वाला. जो सेल्स प्रोसेस है उसमें हमने बहुत सिंपल कर दिया. हम रिस्क को बड़े बड़े प्यार से कम्युनिकेट करते हैं क्योंकि व्हाट आई अंडरस्टैंड कि कस्टमर एक्विजिशन रोल इज नॉट लेस देन अ पेरेंटिंग.
Now next, coming to the team, so Haardik, you have around 35 people, all internal team members, whereas Meghashyam, you have a partner model wherein out of 22 of your people, around 10 or 11 of them are partners or kind of sub brokers with Pentagraph, as I understand. Okay. Now, obviously, these are two ways of growing any financial advisory and distribution practice. So, as I understand, the efforts required are almost similar, but the way it is structured in terms of compensation and relationship is a little different. Meghashyam, what are your thoughts on the statement which I just made?
Sadique, partnership model mein na, probably you'll have to put little more efforts because most of the time they are well experienced. They already have certain set of cultural things in their mind. So to replace that or to align them with the company vision takes a lot of effort because they have worked as a wealth manager or a investment manager somewhere, so they have built some sort of investment philosophy in their mind which was as per the bank or probably a company standards. But when they come here, it takes a lot of effort. In fact, our experience, since we have both these things, we have someone in-house also where we are prepared and then they become a consultant. That model is much easier than straight away putting someone as a consultant. We have a very simple things. Jo hamari philosophy hai, you have to follow, you have to absorb that philosophy. That takes a lot of effort for a partner because employee from the day one, he is naturally not experienced to that extent. So he is open to listen. He has an open mind. He grasps fast. He understands fast. And probably the effort is less in terms of aligning them in the philosophy. In terms of probably product knowledge, client management, that partner may be much more experienced.
I understand.
Where here it requires a lot of holding. So
out of 35, 13 employees are with the sales team.
Okay.
And Sadique, the beauty is that even the number one client is not in direct touch with me for a consultancy.
Okay.
I am happy to meet all 25 of first employee just on a relationship basis. But the beauty of our model is that out of those, अगर हम बोले कि 5,000 फैमिली है, तो I would say more than 3,000 families were initially acquired by me. जब मैं खुद सेल्स करता था. अब हुआ ये है कि I have decided I will not handle a single client relationship. तो ये रिलेशनशिप जो है तो वो मुझे अपने सेल्स टीम को रेप्लिकेट करवाना है. तो उसका एडवांटेज क्या है कि आज में अगर मेरा नंबर 6 एम्प्लॉय जो है सेल्स में, नॉट टॉप 5, 6 नंबर का भी पकड़ लो, तो हर क्वालिफिकेशन इज जस्ट अ सिंपल ग्रेजुएट, हर अर्निंग इज इन रेंज ऑफ 10 लाख रुपया ईयर, including incentive, and that is coming from a very small town. That is for a simple reason that our business model depend on a very simplicity.
True.
Today, after 30 years, I can share that I have adopted this year that now we will be having a chain of clinic that we understand customer को कैसे acquire करना है, customer को कैसे retain करना है, और customer को acquire और retain करने quality of team कैसे चाहिए, और team क्यों मेरे साथ काम करेगी.
What has been your hiring sources so far? Largely from within your own circle, or you really use some external agencies and professional agencies to hire people?
देखिए, हम दो चीज करते हैं. फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट हमारा एडवांटेज है, वी ऑपरेट फ्रॉम अ वेरी स्मॉल टेरिटरी, तो सब लोग हमें जानते हैं. और बिकॉज वी हैव एस्टेब्लिश ब्रांड, तो अच्छे फैमिलीज हमको पूछते हैं कि अगर आपके यहाँ वैकेंसीज है तो हमें बताना. तो वो एक मॉडल. दूसरा जो दैट हैज इमेंसली हेल्प्ड अस इज माय एग्जिस्टिंग एम्प्लॉय. हमारा एम्प्लॉय जब किसी को बोलेगा ना कि हमारी कंपनी ज्वाइन कर लो, तो समझो 10 साल हो गए उसका, क्योंकि वो तभी बोल पाएगा जब उनका कन्विक्शन है. और जो प्रोबेबल कैंडिडेट है, उसकी जो इनसिक्योरिटीज है, वो आंसर वो अपना एग्जिस्टिंग एम्प्लॉय कर देगा. तो दैट हैज हेल्प्ड अस इमेंसली. एक टाइम मेरा भी था जब मुझे भी अपने आप में वो कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं था कि क्यों टीम रखने का, कल को वो जाके खुद का कोड कर लेगा, कल के जाके मेरे ही सामने धंधा करेगा. तो ये एकदम एकदम टिपिकल मेंटालिटी सभी की होती है. मेरी भी एक टाइम पे थे 2000, आई वुड बी वेरी पर्टिकुलर, 2004 में ये टाइम था मेरा. तो एक एएमसी से कोई बंदा आया था, वो बोले हार्दिक सर आपका इतना अच्छा नेटवर्क है, आप एम्प्लॉय क्यों नहीं रखते. तो मेरे से गलती से ये निकल गया कि कल को वो मेरे से सीख के मेरे ही सामने धंधा करेगा. तो वो आदमी ने मेरे को भगवत गीता जैसा एक श्लोक सिखा दिया. वो बोले सर मरने के डर से जीना थोड़ा छोड़ देंगे. अगर आपको जिंदा रहना और बड़ा आदमी बनना है तो टीम रिक्रूट करने के अलावा आपके पास कोई चारा नहीं है. देन वी सरेंडर्ड कि भाई नेटवर्क एफपी में उसको क्यूपीएफपी करवा लेते हैं. तो क्यूपीएफपी से अपने आप उसको पता चलेगा व्हाट रॉन्ग एम आई डूइंग. एंड आई एम हैप्पी टू शेयर कि आपका वो क्यूपीएफपी फर्स्ट मॉड्यूल ही सक्सेसफुली कंप्लीटेड. ही हिमसेल्फ सेड कि सर बहुत अच्छा प्रोफेशनल अप्रोच सीखने को मिला, एंड आई थिंक देयर आर सर्टेन सेल्स प्रैक्टिस दैट आई नीड टू चेंज.
Yes, Sadique, it's always been through our network and referrals. We haven't recruited hire anyone through any of the agency, consultancy, or a job portal. And we can say we have been quite lucky to have a right set of people till now. When we are small now, we need to hire people who understand our thoughts, our vision, and willing to accept it as their vision and follow it blindly. Because you may have the brightest of the brightest candidate, but if he is not aligned with your vision now, then it is of no use. Subsequently he will leave. When you build your business, you build business by building people, and the cultural fit is very important. So we have to make sure that he shares the same value system what you have. हम employee भी वैसा ही लेते हैं, where we feel that we can give that kind of growth, and they become independent, they actually become successful in their life. So it's always better to rely on the referral, because we always have some set of background check here, this guy is good, very ethical and all. बाकी एजेंसी से लेंगे, and you know how things works. 10-15 मिनट के इंटरव्यूज में you can't just gauge the candidate. I think we will continue to rely through referral and networking model itself.
What has been your training model for your team? Because productivity and ensuring that team members are really aligned with the required competencies of your firm is very important.
Okay, so let me divide between the sales and the operations. So for the operations, we have the monthly meetings where we talk about whatever changes happen in the process, system, compliance, and we give them all sort of support in terms of getting that information at their hands. We encourage them to learn about product. We encourage them to join the a lot of training happens by the AMC. On the sales side, see, in our profession, we deal with people, we deal with people's money, which is always sensitive aspects of the client's life. So according to me, on-job training is the best way of training for an employee, if you are actually building that kind of relationship.
Yeah, lovely, great. My next question is around team productivity.
So Sadique, I believe that the very word that employee hate is a strict monitoring. वो अगर डेली बेसिस पे उसको मॉनिटर करेंगे ना तो उसको अच्छा नहीं लगेगा कि सर मुझे डाउट कर रहे हैं. अपना धंधा विश्वास बेचने का है, डाउट बढ़ाने का नहीं है. तो वी थिंक दैट इट शुड बी अ मंथली रिव्यूज ओनली, एक्सेप्ट दैट कुछ भी उसको डिस्टर्ब मत करो. अब मंथली रिव्यू का रिस्क क्या रहता है कि प्रोडक्टिविटी इज अ बाय प्रोडक्ट ऑफ योर पर्सनल हैप्पीनेस. नाउ हैप्पीनेस इज वेरी वॉलेटाइल. तो हमने क्या तो हमने क्या किया है, वी हैव इन हाउस साइकोथेरापिस्ट to ensure the productivity index.
So we come to the last segment of this this talk, MF Pro series on behind the screens. Okay, this is where we request the guest to show us their laptop and show some 2-3 good systems, files, processes, templates, whatever you feel can inspire others to say, okay, मैं भी ये कर सकता हूँ या शायद मुझे भी ये explore करना चाहिए.
As you mentioned that it can be anything which helps the practice, not related to team. So I'll just first share the screen जहाँ पे we use CRM. Many of you might know about 10x. तो ये हमारा CRM में we don't have to actually look into it because everything is set in this template itself. तो anything we have to see किसी client का whatever action we have to take, whether it is one time or repetitive, we have created all templates for everything. When we say it's all created by operation team, हम लोगों ने कुछ नहीं किया because they only have to execute the things. So this 10x has really helped us immensely because everything is getting tracked here and it can be customized the way we want. So you can see यहाँ पे हर एक चीज टेम्पलेट में अभी. So this is how it works. So पूरी तरह से template वगैरह यहाँ पे everything is given. So we don't have to worry. Everything is put in here by our operation teams. किसी का purchase करना है, if anything is SIP maturity है, STP है, and all the advisors have to put in their task in through the CRM only, so that we can actually manage the efficiency. क्या कुछ miss हुआ है, नहीं miss हुआ है, everything can be. So the 10x has really helped us immensely. Then quickly I'll share the meeting points. As I said, we take care of the clients holistically. It's not always about the product selling. So we maintain for all our clients, we maintain something called minutes of meeting. जब हम मिलते हैं, it's put in a simple Excel sheet. There is no software यहाँ पे, कुछ नहीं है, and all points are mentioned यहाँ पे जो भी है, whether he has done the PPF for that financial year, he has to confirm all the suggestion. जब हम जो suggestion दिया है, everything is mentioned here, so he can track our performance also कि why we have given the suggestion to exit or add particular fund in 2021. And of course now I completely agree with Haardik. Now we really don't have to worry about. We are fortunate enough to have network FP in place. It's sort of one-stop solution for our candidate. Right from Sadique, trust me, right from building the foundation through QPFP certification, to conference, through webinar like this, I think we don't have to spend too much on the training part.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Meghashyam and Haardik. Thanks for joining.